All right, so hands down, this is the easiest and the fastest way to get a product video up if you're just starting out. It also works for people with more experience as well, but especially if you're a beginner, this is going to be perfect for you. That way you can test a bunch of products and see if they're winners or not without spending a dime on marketing or hiring anyone or spending days or weeks creating a ton of content. Now, I did a video on this a few weeks ago and it was met with a ton of questions, so I figured I'd make another one to clarify my exact process yet again. Keep in mind, this specific strategy won't make you the highest quality videos, of course, but that is not the goal here, right? The goal is to make good enough videos in the beginning to test products and see if they actually get sales or not. That way we can get through the no's and get to the yeses even faster. Now, I love this minimum viable product approach to TikTok Shop and TikTok affiliates because your goal in the beginning should be to spend as little effort and as little time possible to find a hot selling product, which this video will show you. Then once you identify one, at that point you can then outsource videos and spend money if you want to, or you can spend all the time that you want to making videos yourself, since now you know that this product will get sales for you with some decent content. So let's say you have a product that you want to test out and you want to do it fast without spending hours recording or paying a bunch of money to outsource video production to a company or a UGC creator. Well, the only thing that you actually really need is the product itself, right? And if you're starting with products from Amazon, like I always recommend people to do, you can always return it if needed, so there's no real upfront cost, right? Now, I've covered this in depth in other videos, why I do recommend using Amazon in the beginning and why it's often the best supplier to start with on TikTok Shop. I'll link one of those videos at the bottom of the description if you'd like to learn more. But here's a specific example, okay? So I have this ab belt that I'm drop shipping on one of my other websites, and I did an unboxing of the product and recorded about 45 seconds of footage showing how it works, how to put on, how to charge it, how it looked on me specifically. And keep in mind, I didn't show my face in this video, so you don't have to if you don't want to. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. You can just show the product and obviously don't show like your face. It's totally fine. No talking, no fancy setup, just simple B-roll of the product in action. We're going to use TikTok's AI editor to make the video for us. Now, if you were selling this on TikTok Shop, you'd first need to add the product to your shop. And then if you're an affiliate, you would need to find that product in the product marketplace tab by searching for it and then adding it to your shop showcase so you can link to it in future videos. And obviously, you shouldn't just be making videos on random products either. You should have already identified some products with potential. That way you're taking off further along the runway, so to speak, and closer to the sales. It is essential to focus on products that people genuinely want to buy. Even the best video won't sell anything if it's showcasing a mediocre product that nobody wants. On the other hand, though, like I always say, a mediocre video showcasing a hot in-demand product can still definitely generate a ton of sales simply because you've nailed the most important thing, the product. And that's why the first step before you ever start creating any videos for TikTok affiliates or TikTok Shop is absolutely crucial. And that step is identifying a high in-demand product. So my go-to software for finding these hot products lately has been Fastmoss. The tool streamlines everything and organizes it into an easily searchable and easily understandable database. It provides all the information that you need to find hot selling products in your niche that are doing well right now. And you can find hot selling products literally in seconds. They smack you in the face when using this, complete with all the sales data, full graphs showing you everything on sales history, competition on TikTok currently, what the demand is looking like over time for that specific product as well, and even most importantly, what videos are responsible for selling that product the best right now on the platform. That way you know exactly what to emulate when you go to create yours. It is literally never been easier than using this software. And they even recently did a full update to the software too. So they now have a brand new interface that looks much cleaner. It's much easier to navigate, especially for beginners. And they've added new features, like a ton of new features, like the traffic index and the e-commerce potential index, which help you find successful TikTok affiliates to emulate so much faster. They've also added the viral index and the popularity score, which help you find better products that are about to pop off right now that other people might not be seeing yet. And they've also added more tools for live streaming shops too, like top live products and top live creators, since that's a massive opportunity right now on the platform. But the rest of this video assumes that you've already started with a product that has high potential via product research using an app like this. So if you'd like to try Fastmoss completely free, you could do so completely free through that first link in the description. Now, after you've added the product to your shop or to your shop showcase, upload the video that you recorded to TikTok even if it has no sound, even if it hasn't been edited, okay? You don't need to add any effects. You don't need to do any editing yourself because TikTok's auto cut feature does all the legwork for you. It takes your footage, your sample footage of that product, and automatically creates multiple versions of that with different themes, different transitions, different trending music, and you can easily end up with 10 to 15, sometimes 20 variations of your video in literally seconds. Now, you might want to add some on-screen text to make your video a little bit more eye-catching, but depending on the edit, you don't always have to. A good rule of thumb is to look at what your competitors are currently doing and then use similar text hooks on the screen, right? So for example, for something like this, it could be how I got six-pack abs without doing a single sit-up, or the lazy way to get six-pack abs, right? Whatever the case is, both of those might be solid examples of on-screen text that might increase viewer interest and audience retention a lot better and help people stop scrolling to spend even another second or two giving the video and the product a chance. But you should be testing a bunch of different things, right? And a bunch of different variations per product because, again, it is free, it is automatic, and TikTok literally does it all for you. You have nothing to lose and no excuses not to try this. That way you can quickly see which ones perform well and which ones don't, and decide if a product is worth putting more effort or time into, or if it's already a flop. This method is super quick, it's easy, and it's free. You don't need to overthink it. Just record basic footage of your product, use TikTok's auto cut, and then get your videos up super quickly, right? Lastly, once your videos are all uploaded, just keep an eye over about a week or so which ones are getting traction, and you'll know if that product is a winner or if it's time to move on from it. And this approach is going to save you so much time and so much money while helping you figure out what works before putting too much effort into it, right? And I did a more in-depth example of me recording another product doing this, so if you'd like to see that video as well, you can check that out up in the right-hand corner and also at the bottom of the description. But as always, guys, this is just what works for me, so I really hope it helps.